Okay, let me post in. Plug in the other headset. Do you need something? It's hot outside, I know. I don't think the dog's happy with me streaming. Yes, Poodle. What's wrong? Gonna dream for well bets. What it is? Hair and eyeball. Hair and eyeball. Click oh. Get on there. Sorry, Poodle wants some love. Let me get some Astros in chat. You have 7 TV and you just type Astro with a capital A. It's my dog. Yeah. Although I haven't posted it yet, so nobody's gonna be me. Other than a couple of folks that have alerts on. And honestly, I would keep the alerts off because Twitch's alerts don't work. You're gonna be asleep at 3 a.m. and it's gonna alert you that my stream started quite a long time before. Unfortunately. The horse guy. What's up, Prox? Dude, they changed Twitch's rule today on viewers, like rated viewers. That's what kept me from like becoming a partner. So that was too late. That's too late.
Says the goat has arrived.
The goat has arrived. What's up, Prox? That's right, Prox is here. What's up, Prox? How we doing, brother? Welcome into the stream. I gotta post this in the I gotta post it in the actual game Discord. Let me do that. Dun 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 dun. I'm just writing a writing like a Discord thing. What's Poodle doing? Poodle kind of just. It's so hot today. I think that my dog is like actually uncomfortable. Too hot. Okay, cool. We should have a pretty good group tonight. Oh no, dude, I'm telling dude, that was like 4 years ago. I'm not worried about it anymore. That was a joke. I did a good job of being sarcastic. You could feel the pain though from when I was younger. It mattered a lot to me when I was younger. I really wanted to be like the first partner in Pokemon Go streamer, and then like besides Kang, and then once I got denied a few times, I kind of just I thought that they just didn't like me for some reason. And I back then I had like one of the more vocal streams. I smoked on stream. I didn't do anything that would make me make money. I just had fun streaming, which is what I do now. Just have fun streaming. And I got lucky with this game because the last game that I was really into and doing well in burned out completely. And like there's something and there's a saying in life, right? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Like it, you know, definitely stick with that in crypto. Don't yeah, don't go back for seconds. Yo, Bad Crockett in the house. What up, Bad Crockett? Welcome into the stream. Yo. Okay, cool. We're loaded up. Let me pull up the races. Get my mic a little bit further away. I keep bumping it. Sorry about that. We could turn Sangundo off. He's not here. Okay. Copy this. Move this over here. Bam. All right. What's going on, everybody? How's the breeding going? How's the racing going? The thing that I keep doing, as you guys know, I'm only right there firm, right? So nice thing about right there firm studs, they don't sell out fast. I could have gotten any single stud that I wanted the first day when I logged on. Everything was there. Everything. So all these ones that are now sold out, all three of these were there. Meep Meep and Benedict were both there. Meep Meep had less left than Benedict. So Meep Meep filled first, then Benedict, then Enduro. Enduro must have just filled. This had to have just finished. Insane stats. Completely understand it. Insane stats. 10-2 at 12. Yeah, so it filled yesterday night. So I knew it still had a few left there. Crazy. Prime time is getting hit even with everything out there. Prime time is still getting hit 23 times. Chat, why is that? And are people hitting it with Gen Zeros? Because that's the only thing I would hit prime time with. Unless you had like, actually, that's not true. That's not true at all. If I had like an S plus or an SS minus and it was good star and I could hit prime time again, I would. Because having an S plus with 9 stars or an SS minus with 9 stars would be wild. That'd be mega wild. Boy, this guy's getting close here. Benedict insane, man. Benedict already sold out, which is just a kid of prime time. But what happens because of prime time and how difficult it is to breed? What's it called? This horse. So I just bought this horse, right? So because my stable's like totally non-one run one, right? I can just breed, I can just hit it no problem. But like most people would not even put much value on this type of line because it's got scoop and it's got prime time. But like my goal is I'm gonna take it, breed it down, try to get a 9 star, get rid of the PFPs, and then by the time I'm trying to breed it up, it's not gonna have any PFPs on it anyway. And it's only 800 only 800 derby for a horse like that. I don't think I claimed it. No, this was just one that was literally on the market. And it seems like it's gonna have a decent stat product. So it was a top ML in the first top ML. So it's top ML both of those. So it's got a better stat product than every single one of those horses. And then it doesn't have temper. So we go on the allowance and loses some of its ML, right? So it means it doesn't have any temper. Whatever it has on the right side is all going to be here. This is going to have rolled down to like A or A minus, probably A. And then this is what's going to have rolled up. So this could actually be sitting there and be like an S or an S minus, which is why the ML is so much higher in the maidens. But the maidens don't actually factor in the heart. So when you see this 65 and 60, there's no heart or temper factored in. This just purely means that it's You know, it's definitely got at least like an A plus. You know, somewhere around speed or stamina to pull the 60-65 mid there. I had a reveal earlier today. I had a reveal that I revealed it, and then I was like, what the heck? You can even see when you look at how I raced it, how I was kind of just like, wait, what? Which one was it? I don't remember which horse it was. Let me look, let me look. Yeah, we got the audio and everything's working, right? You guys can hear me good. Audio, the music's good. I got the alerts are on. I had to change how the alerts are set up because one of the videos, like Pedro is completely banned. It's like, okay, that's not the right word. Pedro is completely copyrighted, like mega copyrighted. So if I have Pedro playing on a video, it's copyrighted to the point where I actually can't even post it. This surprised the shit out of me. And you can see what I was expecting, right? Like 8, so you get the 48 here, so I'm thinking like, okay, it's got nothing in the middle. 52 here, and then the thing is in each of these, it's like the worst ML, so it's not going to race no matter what. It's even stat products. You can tell, you know, it doesn't have great stats. And I'd venture to say some of these ranges are on the lower side. But I thought it was going to be like, I thought it was going to end up being like a temper sprinter. And really it was like a temper like 7 or 8. Quite crazy. Kind of crazy, honestly. This really surprised me. And so I retired it. Maybe not obvious. Because it's got the 8 stars. I can try for more 9 stars. The one problem with a lot of my horses though is this PFP is in common with some of the very popular ones that are used, like Me Millions, Necron Nemesis. It's all the same PFP. So I have to be really careful. Because a lot of the stuff that is 9 stars already is this PFP. Corn Dog, what up, man? If you got some horses that you want us to look at, Corn Dog, feel free to drop them in the chat. We got picks closing on the first race in 5. Let's pull this one up real quick. I have a feeling you guys are going to like making picks tonight. It's a lot of small races, so you're only going to be picking for wins. It's all qualifiers too. I should have filled round 3. I just wasn't paying attention. Actually, I don't know what I was doing. I really thought somebody else would fill it. Closed the site. There was like 2 hours left, hour and a half left, and then nobody went in for the last one. So I could have filled that. So we could add one more race, but we'll have some nice breaks, which is good. We'll have some nice breaks between. Let's go ahead and go to the pick sheet as well. Check these out. Already up. Thank you so much to Liberty Tree. Post that in the chat. Pin that in the chat. Oh, wait, let me redo how I did that. Okay, let's do that. Pin that. Pin that. All right, did that work? We all good, chat? It's all pinned. I don't actually pin messages very often. So I really don't know if what I just did worked or not. I'm just going to assume it did. All right, so far 1 and 2 have sprinkled. Nothing else has anything on it. Oh, this shows us the favorite now. That's so cool. Look at the green over here. Liberty Tree. Hey. Okay, okay. Hey, somebody's coming out with features. Look, it even puts favorite. Holy man, you should have misspelled favorite. Just seen how many people messaged you about it. Could have made like a meme video. Then you should have named a horse how you misspelled favorite. Giving it away. That'd have been genius. Yep, you can sign me up for the marketing. Yep. All right, Silently Golden Valor. All right, 8.5 and 4. Wow, 85 max. Okay, so this is an S that definitely has an SS minus stat product somewhere. Maybe even an S. I mean, 80, 84, 85, 84, 82. Wow. Chad, is that normal? I don't know turf. Is this normal? 85, 81 from S's? Turf horses are faster than dirt horses. I know that, but every one of these has 80. Except for this. This guy got lost. Francis Coates, I know who this is too. This guy got lost. Bumped his head. I almost made a mistake yesterday. I almost claimed a juvenile horse, and then I realized juvenile, these are old, these can't be juveniles. Hey, this is cool. Yo, Viper. Hell yeah, Viper. I will people clap to that. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. One of these is not like the other. I hope this thing gets another win. If anybody claims this, if anybody claims this, I got one word for you. You are a okay, you leave him alone. B plus. B plus like woo! I'm with the other horses. Look, orange lives matter. Okay, maybe that's not funny, but yeah, that's the low grades matter. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. Okay, we like them here. Okay, we like the low grades. Nothing, just talking too much. Same thing I always do, Glory. Well, welcome on into the stream. Nice to have you there. Grab yourself a cozy seat in the theater. Got plenty of room. And then we got the first race. It's 10 minutes away. We just were looking at picks. The first horse looked really good. The third horse shouldn't. I feel like shouldn't have been slept on. But I think what it is that it's what have you done for me lately, right? And lately, it's been losing. It hasn't raced the horses in this race, so that'll be interesting. Francis is coming off a win in a 78 and an 8 furlong good. See what happens there. We shall see what happens in race one. I'm just trying to stay cool though. It's really hot here in the Bay Area. I don't know why. Like when I walked out, I took Astro for a walk and like I felt like I walked outside in Florida. It's like the weirdest thing ever. The sun was just like not the normal sun today. I don't know what happened. I don't get what's happening. It is this is the highest temperature it's ever been on this day on this time of year, yesterday and today. And it's not breaking it by like 1 degree. It's breaking it by like multiple degree. So it's kind of like so yeah, I've just been trying to stay cool. I actually have a fan on me over there. And then you can't quite see it, but this is actually a fan just shooting right up my balls or my legs, however you want to picture it. But yeah, we are as when you stream for a while, you do learn how to stay cool. It is part of the secret because once you get too sweaty or warm, once your headset starts to get sweaty, once you get uncomfortable, you can't enjoy streaming. Like at that point, you're like performing a chore where you're like sitting there uncomfortably and like streaming to finish something. Okay, we got 10 minutes to the first race. And we got stuff to breed. What have you guys been breeding? What are you guys excited about? I'm honestly having a tough time deciding what I want to do. I've got some old bloodlines that I want to make sure to breed a few times. And then there's the struggle of like, I bred that one horse that I want to spread around with one horse, right? And it gave me a really good kid. So now what I kind of want to do, right, is I just want to keep repeating that. But there's only 5 months left. So you got like the two people on your shoulders, one going, do it again. And you got the other one going, you never know, like, and it's going to go away in 5 months. So it's, this is an interesting time. It's an interesting time, especially for PFL, because basically adoption and whatnot is happening as a whole for crypto. You can see it by looking at the actual stock markets and the top performing whatchamacallits for the last like month are Bitcoin ETFs. So it's like it's coming. So, you know, if we're on the right train, I want to have those bases and things in the future that'll be unique that other people aren't going to have, that maybe it creates, something different. Pretty exciting, pretty cool, pretty cool. But yeah, I don't really know what to do. It's tough. It's tough right now because I want to breed out like certain PFPs, but at the same time I know it's going to be a struggle of like if I breed with some of my horses, like I'm not racing the kids. I'm staring at the kid and then that horse's kid will probably be able to race unless I get like a crazy roll of some sort. Fusion. Somebody's at the door. Hold on. Hold on. I think Fusion's here. All right. Freddy, door's open. Fusion, come on in. We got the races coming up soon. We got everybody chilling, relaxing, probably on their computer looking up some breeds. Maybe what we should do is we should go over MJ's little like breeding site for those of you that don't have the ability to get breeding reports. I can present to you something directly from a friend uh, who is, I mean, brilliant guy. Does so many of the tools and different things like that, not just for PFL, but before PFL existed. He, was making tools. Pretty sweet stuff. Big shout out to MJ on that. That's a good idea actually. I even put it right here so I would remember. Okay, so this, yep, still works. Oh, it sounds better now. Chat reminder, coming up at some point. Coming up at some point. Fucking hot dog stream coming up. Okay, coming to a taco stream near you. Okay, it's gonna be a taco and a hot dog. Okay, one in the chat if you'd like to see the taco dog. Woo! It's gonna be like a chalupa with a hot dog and some stuffs inside. Yeah. Oh, I should have moved the mic before I turned it on. Okay, we're good. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome in. Ladies and gentlemen, My name is Taco. Welcome in Puff Stadium. Tonight, we're gonna be talking horses. Freddie, order some in and out. Let's go. I'm ready. Ready. Put me in, coach. Woo. Don't tell the guy at the taco stand, Freddie. He gets pissed. All right, we have 1 minute 33 seconds until race number 1. And then I have a feeling we're gonna have race 1, race 2, and then we'll probably do some breeding. I would assume that I would think okay. I have been asking questions all day about how the loaning works. So if you guys have questions on how the loaning works, if you guys have questions on how you should go about that, let me know. I've literally spent an hour plus talking about that with Sengundo today. Mm-hmm. Do, 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 do. Yeah. I got the Galantis playlist going. Shout out to Galantis. These are like, so like all these are gonna be like recognizable jams right now. Those of you that enjoy Galantis. All right, ladies and gentlemen, sending it down to the track to Taco for the race. Thank you, Taco. Welcome on in. My name is Taco on the right side of your screen. I would be the twin of Taco on the left side of your screen. I'm just slightly better looking. You can tell him when we switch back. It's tough times for left Taco. He does know left shark though. He does know left shark. Pretty cool flex. Pretty cool flex. I know right shark. He's still employed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Making the Grade. Race number 1. This is going to be a 7 furlong right turf fast affair. Just under a mile, ladies and gentlemen, and they are off. Shout out to those in the race. We got Wimbledon Turf, RVA Racing, GT3 Racers, JJ Racing, Triple Crown Racing. Out in front, the pick favorite Silently, followed by the second pick favorite, Golden Valor. On the inside there, though, quickly being passed by Francis Couture. Pretty sure that was a shark, right? Like a professional hockey player who was a shark, right? Or am I off? On the outside, far outside, is going to be Citron all by himself. Deal Pure just inside of that. If we move forward about 8 lengths ahead right now, is going to be Silently. Looking good. Holding off Golden Valor at the moment. Golden Valor doing his job at the moment, holding on to second place. Deal Pure and Francis Couture seem to be in a battle for third at the moment. Who is going to have a heart for the finish? Ladies and gentlemen, Citron just hit the nitrous on the outside. The turbo's rolling. Ladies and gentlemen, the European rally car on the outside is not going to have enough, but Golden Valor. PhotoFinish goes to Golden Valor, followed by Silently and Citron. 1, 2, 3. Hey, I thought Citron was gonna figure that one out and get all the way to the front. The loaning seems super simple. Was messing around with it earlier. Yes. The one caveat being is if you are you would just need to figure out a way to set up how you're gonna get the funds for the races. Because like right now, the person would either have to send you like Crown or USDC. So you basically have to have a person you trust at the moment to participate in it. Well, I mean, unless you just find somebody who will do it for, I mean, no, unless you just have a horse that you want to be run and you give all of the crown and all of the derby to the person running it because, they're putting in all of their derby, probably losing money. So, um, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how that works. It definitely is um, simple to get into. Probably something that would have been perfect like 3 or 4 months ago. But it's awesome to have it now. I think it's great that it comes out with the apps. And hopefully what it does is people will rent one horse, make mistakes, and then they start asking questions. Because basically once somebody gets in Discord, once they get around the network, once they realize, hey, this is a group of people who aren't just going to screw me and just want some money out of me, they actually are just looking for people to compete against. That's how you get people to stick around. That's how you do it. All right, I've got 368 in race 2. I see the picks are about to close on this. My bad on that. We could go over the picks on race 3. Will be, you know what? There is no race 3, so we should have done that before. My bad. We can go over 4, then we can do some breeding. It looks like 6 right now is going to be the pick favorite. Got about 1,000 Derby on 6, and then some sprinkled around. There's quite a bit of juice on these races, you guys. You guys do enjoy picks. Make sure you're checking out these picks. As long as you guys keep making picks, they keep giving us the juice. That's kind of how it works. All right, I'm looking at the 3, 6, and the 8 because you said it. This is a 5-year-old. That's the first thing I see. It's a 5-year-old. 5-year-old running 81s and 82s. Is gonna. That thing when they reveal it is gonna be. Uh, it's gonna have something. It's got something going on there. And that is crazy for a 5-year-old. Okay, this is the favorite. Yellowstone Racing. It's got a great ML. 545, quite a bit lower than the horse we just looked at. This one's rocking a 74 average, 77 average on 10. Wow. 78, 83, 73, 72, 81, 76. We got some fast horses in these first two because they're S's. And the 8. 82, 74, 76, 68. So this one's a little bit lower. This one's also a 5, but it's another dozer. Both of these are dozers. It seems awesome for having a friend you want to get into the game. You send them your best horse for a week and let them run it with it on their own dime. Loss, loss for loss for the loaner for a week, but that's how we grow it. Like like you don't get to use the good horse for a week, you mean? That's a good take on it. So that means you're saying you're literally gonna race a horse, discover it, and then once you discover it, you're gonna let somebody run that. No, you're not. You're definitely not. You're telling me somebody's gonna get this horse and loan this out? Hell no. They're gonna run it 40 times in the first 2 months of in the first 2 seasons of its life, so it pays for the other like 5, 6, 7, 10 breeds that weren't good. How does that add somebody to the system? You give somebody a horse that's way better than they're ever gonna see when they start. You're giving them a false like understanding of how good a horse can be. They need to go learn how to race. They need to go want to claim and breed and have people tell them not to. And they need to go learn how to race. But they're not going to. Why do they stay? Why do they stay? They have no foundation. You've given them a fish, you haven't taught them how to fish. Given them a fish. It's the same reason why if I'm working, if I don't show a person how to clear their cache every time they have a problem on their browser, I have to go to their laptop and do it for them. Hello, an ad. Okay. Yeah, we did get hit by an ad. Okay. Damn it, Twitch. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. No, I don't think giving somebody a good horse and having them race that for a short time is a good move. The best thing to understand when you start the game is that getting a horse that's one of the best, right? Which I've never had. I've never had one. It's a 1 in 50. So first of all, nobody's given their 1 in 50 horse to anybody to run for any amount of time because you spent so many hours on the other 50 horses that are shit to get the one, or the other 49, I mean, to get the 50th. Nobody's doing that. And secondly, you're giving them a fish instead of teaching them how to fish. What foundation do they have that keeps them in the game? How does that help keep somebody in the game? You give them a complete false like reality. It's just like if doesn't first okay, number one, people aren't gonna do that. Number two, it it's a false reality. You gotta teach someone how to fish. You can't give somebody a horse that's the best horse that they can run on any preference at 3 different distances and it wins. I I've bred 100 horses already, or 80 horses. I don't have a single horse that can do anything like that. So to say you're gonna have a horse that good, first of all, is frankly we start there. Then we start about the fact that if you get that horse, no person in their right mind is giving that away. Because you see, like they're not. Like look at all the 3 and 4 year olds that are already retired. Like there's it's not happening. The only thing left, like the only thing even being raced out of all these horses is like 5 of them, 4 of them. That's it. Like not being raced, not being raced, not being raced. This one's actually good. We should put this in a race. Out of all the horses, I didn't think this one would be good. The trash compactor. Named appropriately, chat. Okay? I had no expectations, okay? I put trash together. I compacted it. And it came out of fucking. And this one's good. You see what I mean? That's why you gotta breed so damn many. The trash compactor. He won in a car. Yeah, but what's he doing now? He's losing his ass. He has no idea what to look for in a horse. He has no idea what funnel he prefers. Like he's probably still just asking you to do everything for him. And I could be wrong, right? I'm playing devil's advocate here. Playing devil's advocate on that one. But like there's not like this horse doesn't even race right now. I should probably be racing this, but like this doesn't even race anymore. I've stopped racing this. Probably could still qualify this in the A minus, honestly. And once I saw that it was yeah, it's raining. Oh, I'm sad. I probably should have tried to run that in because it would be really good at the distance. It would still probably hit like a 57 or 58, even though it's a age 6, which gets it on the podium. Like Lego can't race anymore. Lewis hasn't been winning. Like not racing. K is good still, but K's race didn't even fill. You know, like a lot of these races don't even fill. I mean, refunded. Unfortunate. Like not racing, not racing, not racing. Like here's a good one. Like not racing, not racing. I mean, this one's in a race, but I don't think it's gonna race. Like almost everything I bred is not racing. It's very few. It's like 3 horses maybe. Razorleaf, Mareep. Razorleaf is awesome because once it gets into a stakes race, I think it's gonna be even better. But like that's it, right? That's it. Yeah, you're right. I have a lot of horses because I see this as a quantity thing. You have to have number 1. I have 173 already. And 69 of them are retired. 54 of those are female. 24 males. And a lot of these are going to be um, age 20s, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20, 20. Like all I've been trying to do is make new lines. And then coming from another game, right? The other game taught me quantity. When there's this much RNG, quantity. So I'm trying to put together the right things, and I'm quantity. I have 54 foals right now. Like that's only zeros and ones. So that means I'm breeding like 20 to 30 horses each season already. I'm gonna breed 30 more this season. I'm probably over 100 already. Like total bred, way over 100. Like that's how you get winners. This is how you get winners. Out of all these horses, I'll probably get 2 or 3, 4. And those 2 or 3 or 4 are going to pay for all of them. And if they don't, then you lose. But hopefully you have fun doing it. Hopefully you have fun doing it. So, fun to, I mean, a lot of approaches on breeding. A lot of approaches. A lot of approaches. Oh, I forgot to change scenes. I've just been sitting on this the whole time. My bad. My bad. Freddy, you got to tell me that. Where you at, Freddy? Brutal. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Race number 2. S's. Maybe we should do more. Oh, I just knocked my... Of course I knocked my fan over. All right. Should I bet your horse in race 4? No. And they are off. Prince Glory on the inside with the early lead. The pick favorite here is going to be the 6-horse Dance for Pleasure. There's also going to be some juice on... Looks to be there's actually some juice spread around here. We got 4, 5, 6, and 8 with a little bit of juice. Yo, Crazy TDs, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the stream. Getting into the second race here of Making the Grade. We have the left dirt soft horses, S grade, running 10 furlongs from Dark Star Raceway here. Welcome on in. Sit down and get cozy. We got 7 races on the night. 1 is already done. This is race number 2 on the card. Heading into the backstretch here, it is going to be Blue Flyer, just a horse ahead of Prince's Glory. Prince Glory a few lengths ahead of Shimmy and Whiskey Tears. Coming up on the inside of Shimmy is going to be Casino Star. Starting to push Prince Glory for second place at the moment. On the outside with a little bit of movement is going to be Barberry as well. At the moment, coming down the backstretch, it is going to be all Blue Flyer by about 3.5 lengths as they enter the final turn and head for home. Blue Flyer holding as they pass the 7 furlong mark. Behind goes Casino Star. Shimmy separating from Whiskey Tears on the inside. Princess Glory is thinking about it. Posturing out in front, coming out of the final turn and heading for home. Blue Flyer on the rail, looking strong. Casino Star trying to hit the bonus, coming up on the outside. Blue Flyer, Casino Star with a last minute jolt. Just ahead of Blue Flyer, it goes Casino Star, Blue Flyer, and Prince's Glory. 1, 2, 3. Casino Star. The unheralded. The completely ignored. Not a single drop of water on him. Congratulations, House of 007. Casino Star.
Just like that. That's all there is to it, Dustin. That's all there is to it. A winner. Just like that. We'll be right back. More Price is Right. Don't go away.
Ready. Get Casino Star down here. Ladies and gentlemen, Casino Star round 2 winner. Taking home 9,984 Derby. Freddie, put it in the trophy. Yeah, we'll just give him the Derby and the trophy together. Yeah, I might have said Derby on accident. Put the Derby in the trophy, okay? 007, get on down here. Somebody get him a pen. Yeah, he likes. Yeah, he's feeling invincible right now. He's feeling invincible. Well done, Casino Star on the big win in round 2. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. I believe that's going to be the first Making the Grade win as well for House of 007. Congratulations on that win. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. There is no round 3, so we've got ourselves a short little bit of a break here. Maybe we do a little bit of breathing. Freddie hit the music. I hope everybody enjoyed the playoff baseball today. The playoff baseball was fantastic. Even if you're not a baseball fan, if you just know the game, this is the time to watch. This is when the guys actually play their ass off. This is when every single player plays like Pete Rose did every single game. Freddie, that's accurate. Write that down, Freddie. That's a good one. That's a really good one. It's a good one. It's freaking accurate too. Somebody tell Bryce Harper that. Show him some videos. Okay? That's right. Harper's catching strays tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into Puff City. We got a lot going on here. We got the stadium, we got the theater, we got the yacht, we got the taco stand, we got whatever the hell the big thing in the middle is with the sign Puff. Freddie, what the hell's in the middle? I have no clue. That's yours. Okay. All right. All right. Anyways, welcome on in. Hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. Almost Thursday. Football again tomorrow. Don't forget to check on your lineups and injuries. Had myself a few exciting pickups this last week. I did lose this last week because I played I don't even want to say it. I played Huntley over golf because I thought I was like knew something everybody else didn't. And yeah, found out like normal. Yeah, I don't. Nope. All right. Quick stretch break, ladies and gentlemen, and then let's do a little bit of breathing. I'm really, oh man, I'm not sure what to do. I'm not sure what to do. All right, stretch break. Good stretch break check. Well done. You guys can all sit back down. And all sit back down now. All right. Any of you guys got breeding questions? You got something you're thinking about breeding? You're not sure what to do? If you guys haven't used this yet as well, if you don't have any kind of like, or not, it's not if you don't have any kind of, if you don't have the ability to get breeding reports, that's going to be the next best thing. For sure. Yeah, look at this roll. I literally want to breed this just because of how good that roll is. The thing that sucks though is its ticket. Scuba falls off, but it is ticket. Holy hell, that thing looks complicated. It's not. It is not complicated. Let me show you how easy this is. Go over here and you write. You have to do the punctuation correctly. Side note. So if the thing has capitals in its name, you got to put the capitals there or else it will not pick it up. You type in the name here, you give it a sec, it does its calculation. I don't know why you can't do both at once. I don't know. It wants one at a time, okay? It's free and it gives you a lot of information. And I will show you the information that I like the most from it. Once I click through here to else. Okay, let's do we're gonna do zoom down, right? So let's do this would actually be take this, go back over here, paste it. Just click back on the left side and then it'll do it. So two things happen here that MJ showed me earlier today that I really like. All progeny. There should be maybe it's not load. Higher grade all damn. There should be a list of all of their kids right here. Not loading. Here, let me ask him. Where list? See what he says. Okay, but anyways, getting back to this. So what's going on here is basically it's telling you that this is, this is the here are the two horses, right? So you got Madame Mustache and you got Zoom Down, right? Gives you the stats of each of them right here. Gives you the stars. Gives you the percentile of their fleets. How fast the horse is for the grade it is, right? So Zoom Down like 65, 70, that's okay, It's 56, 60, that's kind of low. Tells you here if there's any one-to-one blood in it. So like this one has none, this one has scuba and ticket. And then what's happening on the bottom here, because this horse has bred a few different types of horses. Maybe this isn't the best example. Let me get a horse that hasn't bred different ones. That one's bred left dirt firm, left dirt soft, and right dirt firm and right dirt soft. That's why so it's categorizing each different one that was bred and what the grade was for it. So for the right dirt firm horses, it bred one S minus and two S's. The stats on the right dirt firms, one of them had an A plus start, one of them had an S minus, and one of them had an S. So it's, so three. So one and two. So it's three total. So that's why you get three there. A plus S and S for the three previous kids. The speed was S minus and S. So like you see how that actually goes through them. The stamina on the three of them was S minus S and SS minus. That's crazy. So you can see like the stamina actually rolled way up. And these are all going to be Madame Mustache's kids. Zoom Down doesn't have any. So S minus or A plus on the finish. Wow, S plus on the heart. So that's actually fantastic. That's a big, really, really nice hit there. That it's hit heart and temper on both. S plus heart, S temper on the kids. So that's why I bought the horse, actually. If you look at it though, it's because it has S temper and S heart. So I bought this with the plan of rolling it into the horses I have with high heart and temper. But that's how you read that site. So if we do another one, so if we do like Chad is a good one because I would actually breed Chad with that horse. Let's look at Chad and that horse. So this will be, and tells you if it's inbred also. It just straight up tells you. So now we have a we have so much more information because Chad has tons of kids, right? Chad didn't have many kids, but now he has a lot. Okay, here we go. So now we're seeing the information I'm talking about. So what this is telling you is it's saying for Chad, right? These are all of Chad's kids. And then these are going to be like the studs. Like it's so this is Chad. Then you have the things it's bred with. Then you have the horses that were produced. You have the grade that they became. You have the stats from when those horses were retired. So as you can see, only a few of the horses are retired. The horses I knew were bad, right? This is an A horse that's a minus like 3 stat product. So, you know, you can tell right away from MLs and stuff. And then over here, it has the speed for all of the kids. So if we just look at the best one, the best one's Fire Blast, 76 percentile. I don't know what that means, but best wind distance 5, it tells you what it thinks it's been best wind distance. Interesting. So it's like there's so much information. Okay, so let's go back up here. Where is the estimate of what the kid is gonna be? Breed barn? I think my Amazon package it's got here. Not answer. Okay, so the one thing I'm missing. Okay, oh, I reloaded it. Fortunate. Okay, so let me do that again. Okay, let me have that load again. Athros, okay, Bubba's. Athro, lay down. What's wrong? Lay down. I just whacked myself in the face. Okay, that's a new one. Where does where's the thing where it guesses what the kids right here. So it's saying it's gonna be well, this is just telling you what it's likely gonna have. So this is saying it's gonna be like a 2.5 star, like a 2 to 2.5 star on dirt, or 2 to 2.5 star on right, which makes sense. 1.5 to 2.5. Same thing here, 2 to 2.5. And then this looks like it's gonna be higher. Or is this gonna be way lower? I don't know how to read this. I understand how to read this because you got this dot and this dot, and then this dot and this dot, and then this is like the outlier highest, outlier lowest. Highest, lowest. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to read this part very well. But what's really nice is all this information on the bottom. So much information on stars, on how good of a horse it was in general. Very interesting. Can't get it to work for me? What do you mean? What are you trying to get to work? Put the horses' names. Maybe I can help you with it. Okay, this is when I bought I bought to breed because of the heart and the temper. Really what I wanted to do is just run it into kind of want to just run it into Chad, but because of the speed and stamina, kind of want to breed it with zoom down. Difficult decision. Just keep clicking back and forth between the two. Don't click enter. Click enter, you're gonna bug it out. Man, oh, decisions here. This is tough. So this is an even statted S minus. I could breed the even statted S minus with the +3. Pretty crazy roll. Man, that's interesting. Because you literally just hit the same two stats and you boost temper. Like one of them is boosting the stats and one of them is boosting temper and heart. See what I mean? See what I see there? Man, that looks really good. That is not what I bought that horse to breed with though. So am I gonna breed with this now? Probably not because that's 15 and that's 7. So I'm probably gonna still breed this with Gen Zeros. But I will breed this at some point, without a doubt. Looks great. What up, rock stars? Yo, just looking at breeds. We're looking at we're using MJ's site. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. You can kind of look at everything. See, the thing that's nice about this is you basically just see the layout of all of the previous kids, which is very cool. So if we do like Chad and I can't remember the name of my own horse. Dilly Vanilli. So many tools, so little time. Yeah, but free tools are fun. Free tools. Okay, this one's gonna be much. See how much easier it is to read when you don't have all the craziness happen? And this one's very clear. This one is very clear, no confusion. You can see the range of where it thinks the stars are gonna be. And we're getting hit with another ad. So I apologize. I'll stop talking while the ad is playing. So Chad, Juicer, Philly never raced. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, if you keep scrolling down, it shows you the Phillies. The handicap horses on the low ones do. Yeah, it is. It is tough. There's a lot of stuff out there. And the best tool to use though is just gonna be finding the right people. Without a doubt. Yeah. Okay, this is actually in 5 minutes. Did I talk for that long already? Because there was no round 3 race. Talk for that long, I guess. Guess so. Hey Taco, Lucky 1988. Yo, what's up, Lucky? That Lucky Lucky? Like Lucky from Zed? Yeah, it is. Yo, what's up, dude? Taco and Bergie, dude. How about that, dude? Fucking pinging a Mango and Bergie in my chat 4 years ago, man. It's so good to have you there, dude. 2 years ago. Jammo, fucking Jammo, dude. Where is Jammo? I gotta reach out to Jammo. See what he's doing. Oh, that's cool, man. Welcome back in. It's so great to have you there. I saw that. I knew that name. I saw that name. I was like, wait a minute. I know that. I know that name. I was texting Jammo the other day. That's what's up, dude. Jammo's one of the good ones. I like me some Jammo. All right, Chad. This is where I messed up. I should have filled the other race. I should have just put Lewis in the other race and filled it. Didn't think about that. This is an inbred. Anybody who's curious. Buzzy Buzz. Double Astro. It's from my own. I didn't breed it. So they purposely did this. This is not an accident. This is whenever they bred it on purpose. Early on, that horse was good. Oh, maybe it wasn't good. It was bad. Wow. Just really inconsistent. Buzzy Buzz. Say Uncle's a good one. Baby Family Ties. 3. Sting Cake. Sting Cake's a real. Sting Cake has beaten up on some of my older ones. Then we got the 9-star Lorenas, which we actually just lost to. So Lorenas has also been tough. You checked out Muzzle? No. I see you into Footium. I don't have foot. Not to me. I heard Muzzle took over Chicken Derby though. I have Chicken Derby. I bought a bunch of that when everybody was selling for nothing, just to see how the game was. Got minutes on the next race. Got picks closing on round 5, 7. Go look at round 5. Coming fast. Coming real fast. Okay. Got some left dirt firm A's. And we've got Ash Binney in the 7. Is looking like the favorite to start. Let's just start there. 6-1 and 3 and 20, 5-1 and 1 and 12, 69 and 62. Okay. Not crazy, but very good. Okay, I like looking at MLs. So I want to go look at the 5 next. Okay. 72 and 66. Age 4 versus age 3. Okay. So there's obviously some weight going into that. 10-3 and 1 and 18, 2-1 and 0 and 5, 70 and 66 versus 69-72. Like this is the 5 for me all day. I think what I would do is I'd box it and put like the 5, the 7, and probably and just like whatever has the next highest like max on the distance. Oh man, that's tough. Queen of Mars or Light Mace are really similar. Probably would go Light Mace. Box it up. That's where they can go like 1, 2, 3, finish in any order, right? Am I saying that right? I'm learning. I saw I'm not into chickens, but the footy is fire, loving it. So did wait, does that mean that let my brain calculate what you just said. Does that mean that they took over Footium too? So Footium is that went the same way? It was never I like baseball, football, and basketball. Muzzle has its own footy separate. Interesting. So they just have their own. They are rocking their own. They just kind of created their own one. Okay, I didn't know that. Okay, interesting. All right, here we are, round 4, baby. La Jolla Fields. I'm gonna need a lot of luck in this one. Hopefully, I just get like third or something. Third would be great. Third would be a sneaky third. All right, they're at the gate. They're looking good here at La Jolla Fields, and they are off in the 7 furlong here. We got Harris Day Napoleon. We got myself. We got Mole Skinner Racing. We got Straight Fire Stables, Costa Nostra Racing, BT Hokies, and 365 Stables, ladies and gentlemen. They are off and down the back stretch. Out in front is the one and only Bee Sting Cake, followed by Say Uncle. Say Uncle now bleeding out into the lead. Following in third right now is Lewis Midnight, thinking about it as they pass the 2 furlong mark. Bee Sting Cake in the middle, looking strong. All these horses setting up, as you know, in a 7 furlong race. All of the moves come at the end. Out in front as they approach the one and only turn is going to be Lewis Midnight. On the outside, though, looking strong is going to be the inbred Buzzy Buzz, that double Astro breed at the 4 furlong mark, trying to make a move. Frankie's Fedora with some speed as well. Baby Family Ties, and they are heading for home. Baby Family Ties, Lewis Midnight, Lorenis, Frankie's Fedora, all at the front. Here come the moves. Say Uncle looking strong. On the inside, Lorenis. It's going to be Lorenis versus Say Uncle. Can Lewis clutch the third? We were hoping for it. Lorenis, Say Uncle, 1-2. Is Say Uncle gonna unseat Lorenis? Say Uncle at the line, baby. Hokey takes it. Hokey and Say Uncle by a half a horse head. Wow. Well done. And we're on the podium. I'll take it. That's a win, baby.
Bam! Just like that. That's all there is to it, Dustin. That's all there is to it. A winner! Just like that. We'll be right back with more Price is Right. Don't go away.
All right, that one was for me. That one's for me. This one's for Hokey.
Bam! Just like that. That's all there is to it, Dustin. That's all there is to it. A winner! Just like that. We'll be right back with more Price is Right. Don't go away.
BT Hokey, baby. Oh, shit. That's right, baby. That's right. I got a cool hat and a third place. See that, Freddie? Really held it at the end there. You like that? You like that? Yeah. Just like Lewis, baby. He was holding on to that third place. Anyways, Hokey, come on down here. The multi-time champion. This Hokey, get on down here. The one and the only Freddie. Make sure to send him a DM. I'm sure he's already asleep, had his coffee. Let him know. Well done. Well done. Good show. That's a lot of horses too for an A- race. Like the majority of A- qualifiers have 4 or 5 horses. That's a large one. That's a lot of horses. Got the next race coming up in 10. We break even with some crown. Break even with some crown. Official result 25. Let's look at how the scoreboard's going to change here. We broke, Taco? You're already broke? Breed a bunch? How are you broke already? I mean, I'm broke too. Actually, and I'm same boat as you. I should have, you know what? I should have been last stream. I should have been asking for subs. They were doing that bonus thing. I didn't even read. All right, third place action. Say Uncle with the win. Rennis with the second. See where this ends up now. K's dropping down now. Lewis moves up a little bit. Lewis stays on the leaderboard with that. That's kind of crazy. Lorenz is say Uncle is up here now. That's definitely whatchamacallit, it's Red Bull. I'll be back. Metro, good boy. Boy, Popeyes. Yeah. Okay, we're back. We're here. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. Running an ad. Yo, the ads, I feel like the ads are every like 25 minutes. Get a coat. Get a coat. It's really hot here. It's so hot here. I need a Coke. That's what I need. I need a Coca-Cola. That's what I need. We got 2 minutes to the next race. I will play the ad right after the race. Probably the best time. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Now, decisions, decisions. Are you guys having fun breeding, racing? What are you guys more focused on right now? I'm curious. I literally have a fan on my face and a fan on my legs. It's kind of crazy. Learning to counterfeit money. It's all over for Freddy. It's all over. We're done. It's over.
No!
Get rid of the 3D printer. No! Okay, you can throw it out. Somebody leak the codes. To afford breeding and racing, you gotta just be like, I mean, I'm not even there, right? I'm up with crown and stuff, right? Because I lost 11,000. I was down 17K after day one. I'm only down 9K now. I'm very proud right now. I'm very proud. I'm very proud of my comeback. Yeah, I got somebody to ban. Yeah. Live view of that guy getting banned. Oh shit! Taco!
You
Left
win.
click! Oh,
Perfect.
left click! Yeah! So, well, you gotta wait. You gotta wait till we get closer to when the free rolls and stuff are going. 'Cause once the free rolls go, you know how you've actually done. Oh shit, we got 19 seconds. I'm not paying attention. I'm just vibing. I love the music tonight. I probably should turn it down. Let me know if the music's too loud. I do have it 10% louder than normal. but it is. Usually I play like lo-fi. Tonight I'm playing actual music. Okay, here we go. Something just happened in the baseball game. Teach Doughboy how to change the music. Doughboy doesn't want. He's not interested. He knows he can ask me anything he wants. I'll teach him. Not interested. He doesn't need it either, because he's gonna get the same amount of viewers either way, which is more than me. I literally watched Doughboy for the malding. I don't know why you guys. It's so good when he starts to get mad. I don't know why. It's just it's very much entertaining in a good way. Light Mace out in front to start the race here. This is gonna be a 10 furlong left dirt good affair. Big shout out to DE Stables, the legend. DE Stables Racetrack, ladies and gentlemen, with the DE God token dropping. Holy moly, get your quarter. Get your quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to the stables in the race. Thank you for participating. We got Sundown Stables. We got Monster Magic 2 times. We got EMC Stables, La Jolla Farms East, Bellamy Stables, and Zoom Zoom. So I see an immediate trend through 5 races. That's the first repeat stable we've had since we've changed to these stakes races, and the stakes races themselves. We don't see a lot of repeat stables. We see a lot of different stables competing. So Minimalist is currently lost in the back of the pack. If Minimalist wins this race, we're going to have to rewatch it. But at the moment right now, it is all 8th Storm. 8th Storm is also the pick favorite, coming in for one and only La Jolla Farms. Coming down the middle of the backstretch, ahead of the rest of the pack by about 6 or 7 lengths, we find the 8th Storm and Ash Binney. 2 horses that we were just talking about before entering the final turn here. It is 8th Storm and Ash Binney now side by side. Ash Binney nosing ahead by about 3 or 4 feet. Coming from the back now is Vow Election. The rest of the pack is starting to move. Ash Binney and 8th Storm went early, and the rest of the pack is starting to catch up. Are they going to be able to finish, or is this going to be all Vow Election with a huge run from the 8 furlong mark? Vow Election, wow! Wow, by 5, by 6, now by 7. Vow Election, finally Queen of Mars decides to move, but it is all Vow Election vowing out in front by a mile ahead of Queen of Mars and Light Mace. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that was, I didn't see that one coming. That thing went from like 5th or 4th in the race. It was just like, look, it's right here. Oh my God, it's right here. Yeah. Watch. Look at this. So I'm calling out from like 8th Storm and Ash Binney, blah, blah, blah. 8th Storm and Ash Binney. And then they come into the final turn. Here comes Vow Election. 8th Storm and Binney go again. And then at like the 7 1/4 furlong mark, Vow Election goes absolutely insane. It goes absolutely insane. It passes them by the 8 1/4 mark. And my goodness graciousness, immediately 2 lengths, 3 lengths, 4 lengths, 5 lengths. It goes to 7 lengths before Queen of Mars passes Ash Binney and 8th Storm and starts to keep pace. And it stays at 7 lengths all the way to the finish. Wow. I need a horse like that. Freddie, find me one of those. Go through the claimers, Freddie. I need one of those. EMC Stables, ladies and gentlemen.
That's all there is to it. A winner. Just like that. We'll be right back. More Price is Right. Don't go away.
Congratulations, EMC Stables and Vow Elections on that awesome run. There's not a lot of like races where you watch them and you're just kind of like blown, like very surprised and just kind of like, yeah, I think Wow is a perfect response to that one. Vow Election just coming out of the blue, sniping the race with a beautiful run. For EMC Stables, congratulations. Honorable mention goes to Light Mace there And Sundown Staples taking home 18-14. And in second is going to be Queen of Mars and Monster Magic. Monster Magic trying to break even. I agree. That was a. I agree. What happened there? That was pretty crazy. I agree. I agree. Exotic in the house. What's going on, Mr. Exotic? YouTube. Make sure to check out the YouTube. Welcome into the stream. Hope you're having a good night. Welcome on in. It's almost football time again. Tomorrow. We almost have football again. Crazy. Let me double check our timing. Let me play an ad. Forgive me. Okay, that way I can control it at least. That will run. Okay, and then this is where we have a break. Okay, so we have no 6 and no 7. All right, so then this is where we're gonna be able to chill and actually do some breeding, which is what I was talking about. Cool. Usually I'd be a little boned, but this is actually not a bad cycle for it to miss a few because of being able to look at horses. Hello, just had some wings. I'm juiced. Dude, wings sounds so good right now. What kind of wings? I want some garlic parm and maybe some hot. Sounds so good. Yeah, I gotta go to garlic. I gotta go Wingstop some point. We're playing each other. We are. Oh shit! I gotta make sure to. Gotta make sure to check. Yeah, make sure to double check the lineup. Wingstop hot honey rub. I haven't had that. I'll have to check that one out. I haven't had that yet. This is like breeding time for PFL. So this is like, bro, look at how bad this is, Exotic. See that number? All right, 3/4 million Derby. 173 horses. So if you calculate it by actual value, they're worth $2 each. I've got $350. Hell yeah. No, I'm joking, chat. I'm joking. The first one's worth a lot more than that. Yeah, it just kind of snowballed. Here we are. Trying to become the best that there ever was, okay? What's the Pokemon saying? Best there ever was. Are you playing D&D tonight? Did you played earlier probably? I missed it, I would guess. Posted a video, okay. That's what's up. Glazed is on right now. Go play with Glazed. Yo, you know what I noticed? Chat, check this out. Look at this. Look at this. Are there any musicians here?
Again, I miss Arena.
Look at this. He's a musician, by the way. If you don't know, he has a radio. His voice is insane. He could just, yeah. I mean, but yeah, isn't that wild? My dad would. So my dad plays guitar. He would go crazy.
Cause nothing like
He would go crazy, and he would probably want to see this red one first. That's like a Fender. It might be a Fender.
But still.
It's pretty crazy. There's a Fender on the end, but fucking cool, man. It's fucking cool. If there's any musicians or just this is why you never know who you're gonna meet, right? You just never know. Meet this guy, you play games with him. Next thing you know, you actually just ran into a really talented fucking dude who's busy as shit and just plays games sometimes.
What this one? That one there?
The cool one? Brother, that's it. What are you trying to? Are you trying to ask him to play something?
Pull out a Red Bull. All right, but
You trolling. A minute. Okay. Oh, that is badass. Okay. Yep. Pops would be salivating. Yeah, see, and then he grabbed the one on the end. See, I told you. I called that one. I called that's one of the nicest ones over there. That thing is crazy. I don't remember guitar brands though. My pops would. Maybe somebody here does. That's so cool.
all right. Those red guitars, those are the ones I have behind me.
That's glazed, and then exotics over here.
Audio?
Oh, I can I can report your ass. You're getting reported. This guy right here. He's always in chat. Doing pretty good. Okay. Dark and darker goes up and down. Couple thousand on everything though recently. Hey, that's pretty good. And having some fun while doing it. That's the key. Then you keep doing it, and then you don't realize you got good at it at some point. Just have fun, and then as long as you do that, you can keep coming back. Yeah. I think also, side note, Viper, I don't know why I just randomly thought of this. Probably because Exotic's here and we troll each other and like our other friends a lot when we game, like Tim. I feel like Doughboy trolls people who watch him by always playing that same audio. I honestly think it's like like that's a for like it's actual brilliant trolling. And every time I go in there, I hear that same. I can hear it in my head right now. I fucking hate it. I don't want to hear it anymore. But I know when I turn his stream on because I want to hear him rant, I'm gonna have to listen to that same like boo, boo, boo. That same shit. But I'm gonna listen to it because I wanna see what Doughboy does. Maybe that should be a new like maybe that could be a new saying. WW what would it would be WWDD. What would Doughboy do? Yeah. Okay, this is one where I just got it. I'm only gonna get to breed it 5 times. I'm only gonna get to breed it 5 times, right? You gotta breed a horse like 2 or 3 times with one stud to even get like one that's usually decent. If you get it on the first one, you're a lucky person. Usually it takes a few to get a decent one. So this is where I can only breed it 5 times. I gotta get a Chad breed. This is pretty cool though, because I mean, do I care about matching? That's pretty cool. This PFP is around. I haven't looked this one up. I actually don't know. I actually don't know how popular this PFP is. I know this PFP is around. This one's actually in one of the other horses I have. That's a Gen 0. The one thing about this PFP is all of the things attached to this PFP are sprinters. Oh, it's tough. What do you think? You think I keep the match? Those of you PF folks who are out there, do you think I do Chad first? Do I just do the best one I have first? Full send is more for like 8.5 to 9-star horses, 8-star horses and above. And this is the other one. You know, that's actually a pretty good spread. So the thing I've learned, this horse breeds 7, 8, 9 furlong, typically. It does not, even if you put it with a sprinter, it doesn't come out sprinter. So putting this with, that actually might be barking up. We might be barking up the right tree here, actually. I don't, yeah, this raced 4 times, actually. What did it race? Only 5 furlongs. Oh my God. It ran a 74 on good. It's an A minus. It ran a 74 back in the day. I think times were a little different back in the past. So these older horses seem to have like really high fleet figures and really high fluctuations. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that as well. Okay, I keep knocking over my fan on my feet. It's the second time I knocked it over. Oh, I'm struggling. Okay, we're good. I'm not struggling though. I'm actually set up so much better. So yeah, this is what I've tried to bury my mind in. Where do I take this? I think I just take it to Chad because of what that raced, what it ran. And then if I get the female from Chad, I'll feel good, especially if it's half decent, and then I can just kind of go elsewhere with it. I definitely am gonna breed with 2 of the 5 breeds are gonna be Chad and Strange Brew. So Chad's the 8 star. Strange is a lot less stars. Strange is 3, 5, 6, 7. This is 7. Where do you guys think I take this? Do you think I go? I'm just gonna do Chad and Brew first. Which one should I do first? Chad or Brew? Strange Brew. Probably just do Chad. Or I could see what I end up breeding with less. Do it at the end. Okay, so this I bought to breed with Chad. So why don't we just get that out of the way before I overthink it? This definitely needs to breed with Zoom down at some point though, for sure. The problem is, what did this race? Kinda, it just kinda didn't race anything at all. Wow, really bad. Definitely 7, 8. Probably would have been good at 9 actually. And then I'd breed this, and when I breed this, I would probably run the kid in handicaps to start. That would also bring Doc Holliday like fully firm. There's not a lot of firm Doc Holliday, is there? I would not think so. I think that's gonna be pretty good. I think I'm gonna do that this time around. Because, you know, limited time on Chad. Not on everything else. Go ahead. I think I want that. I really want to do it for the heart and the temper. And also just getting it over firm. Like this is not, there's not a lot of this going firm. Interesting. I guess I'm wrong about that. How else would you have so many soft stars chopped off? It's a lot of people breeding it with right dirt firm. Yeah, I mean that's how you got tombstone. Interesting. There's just not high Gen 0 RDS probably. That's probably the answer. My favorite thing to do is this chat. That's how I found the horse I just bred. I did this. Doctor Top, huh? Anybody wants a doc breed for 500 with S plus heart? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that if you don't have anyways, yeah, that was just listed. It's a new listing. Love surfing the market. All right, there goes one. We got one done. 30 to go. All right, so what am I going to end up throwing into chat? That's always a really good question. What is going to end up into chat? Bred this with Pearl Basher. So we bred this into Stamina. So the thing that's nice is when you get to the kid, you basically just have like pasture ass left, prime time, Paul. Like you have the actual, just the horses. No more PFPs. So even like this kid, even though Necron Nemesis is right here, you could still breed this with like Chad if it was a female. Huh. This one has a great line. Read that with Chad last time. That's what we ended up with. 8-star filly, that's sweet. Not sure it would make any sense to breed it with Olympic. Might though, huh? Because of it running the 7 and 8 a little bit, but then I look over here and it really didn't. It was 5, 6. 68 at 7. That seems like it would be interesting. You'd have the temper boost, you'd have the heart drop. That bred decently on temper. So the one thing that is racing from Olympic is decent on temper. I mean, I'm sorry, is decent on heart. It's tough. So it's a -1, S minus. The heart is tough there. The heart makes me just want to breed it. So when I have a horse like this Aristotle Apollo, I really should be breeding it for temper. That would be more of like a random roll where you'd kind of have to get lucky. You have to get pretty lucky on the outcome there. Breed it into something like that to fix it. That's a tough one. That's why it was so cheap, chat, because the heart's A. But I bought it because it's, it's pretty high grade. It's 911. There's definitely a lot that can be done with it. All right, so we got 10 minutes left on the round 8 picks. So why don't we take a look at the picks while we still got plenty of time. The juice is loose on these. Big shout out to PF for the juice. Sangundo for setting everything up. We got the races all changed. So we've got these awesome qualifiers. Like I mentioned earlier, what we're, if you remember I'm making the grade in the past, a lot of races we'd see stables with 2 horses in them. We have seen one single race with one stable with 2 horses. Every other race has been just every stable with a single horse in the race in the qualifier. So like what I'm trying to say is, yeah, there's maybe it doesn't seem like there's that much more tonight, but there's actually quite a bit more participation happening in this stream, especially with stables participating in races. And like you can see the way that the tournament series is really driven. That's awesome. So Jack's Pink Lemonade here, which sounds delicious right now. Also, I just want to throw that out there. Maybe some Newman's Pink Lemonade. I like Newman's a lot. This was the old one when I was younger. This thing. This was when I was growing up. They had this one at the store. Yeah, this one. Pink Lemonade. It's really good. From just like Safeway. It wouldn't be $5 though. It'd be like $2, $3. $2, $3, something like that. All right, Jack's Pink Lemonade, huge favorite right now. Okay, so as you guys know, my favorite thing to look at is going to be the performance and then the max, the averages at the distance. So this puppy is 11, 6, and 2 lifetime. So that is, let's do math. That's 8 plus 11. That's 19. 19 podiums in 21. 19 podiums in 20. Freddie, did you hear that? 19 podiums in 21. Yeah, you can hear it was all a dream celebrating in the background there with the boys. What a runner. What a runner. 90.48 win, place, or show, chat. 90%. In case you're wondering what the percentage of that is, that's 90.48. Wow. With an average fleet of 71.88 at 10 furlongs, it is 4-2-1 in 8. It must have been an allowance or something that it didn't place in. It finished 4th. And then it finished 10th in a good. Wow. 17, 14, 14, 29, 17, 318, 194, 10, 3. Wow. So you know it has heart. To win in the 9, it's winning the 7. It's going 318. What a monster. What a monster. I don't know anything about bloodline of Right Turf Firm, so I will not be able to like click on these horses and say much about them or know anything about them. I just know that these are both I see the same sires though on these 2 horses. So obviously something going on there. Let's see what we got next. That horse is insane. So this is like the most. So this is looking like the most like tilted race of the night. Let's go through. 74.66, 78.70. Okay, somebody's got to put some Derby on Bloody Ben, right? Am I crazy? 1 and 1, 78 70? 3-year-old? Did one person go in and dump on Jack's Pick Lemonade chat? Is that what happened? I don't totally know how this works. Right? So like now you'd want to go in and you'd want to like Bloody Ben had some really nice fleets. You'd go in and you'd put like 250 Derby, right? 300 Derby. You wouldn't dump Derby. Do 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 do. All right, I'm gonna. Oh, Kim makes picks. I tried VPN too. I mean, that means your VPN's not working. That's the only explanation for that one. Horses were all just bad, so you kind of gotta. You can't really just take these horses and breed them up. You need like a good horse to do that. Which of these high ones did I breed with Chad? This one I usually breed at a stable. This just has such a good stat product. It's got a +4 stat product. I wouldn't mind breeding one this cycle. Do you have like retired horses, and are you saying that because you have one you want to breed? I think I want to breed this with Olympic. I will breed it with Chad at some point. Or I could breed it with the other thing I have. That's a pretty good combo right there. Definitely, probably got to do that. And then the other one that's interesting is this, because this can pull it up. We got to pull this up. There's a better one I want to breed with, but it's not being bred yet. I pay 800 for these breeds. So with the way that racing is right now, I'm actually paying more than just like buying a horse would be. Racing is, it's 800, 300. Claimers are cheap. It's 3, 4, 5, 800 for a allowance or handicap, and then it's 1,500 to like 3,000 for a stakes race. So it gets pretty expensive. Just had a race finish. Let's peep it. All right, I'm gonna play this. What's going on? Problem? You can see the cost right here. Yep. So you can see right here how this works. I think another ad's gonna hit too. How old the breed? It just has to be retired, and then horses can no longer breed once they're 25. Once they're 25, basically they'll disappear. So that's why I'm talking like I am, because all these ones that say age 20, there's only 5 more months to breed them, basically 5 seasons. All right, we're gonna get hit with another ad, so I'm gonna turn the music up and I'll wait to say much until after the ad. The way to play the game right now, though, isn't to go in and try to breed. It's to pick a funnel, go into the claimers, go to the funnel that you're interested in. Really just pick one funnel and stick with it. And then from there, you can go in here and you can claim some really, really good horses for a lot less derby than in the past. Third time in. You really want to try to claim horses with a win. And juvenile horses can't compete in the claiming cup. So not many juveniles will get claimed. Like for example, that would be that you could go in. So just stuff you're not racing, not sure about. I don't really have anything for that, but this horse keeps getting canceled races. So I don't really have like a filler. Tempted to go. I mean, I got something. Let that one go. I probably should have thought about going in that 9 furlong that just closed. Nah, that's all soft. Probably good I didn't do that. Not too many people trying to get raced, like desperately get something in yet. We could fill this 12 though. Or we could fill this like 8 or this 10. What do you bet it? The 10's in 1 day 10 though. Still go in that and go on one of these. Guess we can fill the 12 for it. Don't think this was 12. Yeah, very much not a 12 horse. Definitely like on the 10 side, 10, 11. Getting it in an 11 would be good. How old the breed? Is the goal to get higher grade horses? My goal is to get horses that are good at racing and that are different. So when you click on the bloodline, you're like, oh, I haven't seen that. Are you looking at their bloodlines when they are so unproven? What would be unproven? The stud that I'm going into there would be the opposite of that. It is absolute gold. Yeah, when they're young and you're number one, I've bred a lot of the studs already, right? So the first place I go is the studs' tendencies. Studs breed for the most part. If you breed 100 things, 70 of them are gonna be the same. 30 of them are gonna be kind of outliers, like or like similar traits is what I should say. They won't be the same, right? Some will be better, some will be a little worse. And the thing you kind of learn once you get to the end and you start revealing your horses and seeing, which ones are good and which ones are bad, you'll also notice that like some seasons, if you had, even if your horse's stats weren't crazy, there just was a really weak spot, at that furlong or that funnel for that season, so your horse ended up just juicing. You don't really want to retire anything. Like, send me the horses you retired. We can look at them. I'll tell you if I would have retired them, and I can kind of give you. You probably don't want to be retiring anything, especially if it can race. If it's got any success racing, should not be retiring it. Make my life easy. The wings. I mean, are they? Hopefully, they're not like too young. Oh, oh, oh! You revealed this. Oh my God, bro. So the problem this horse is gonna have is S horses racing right dirt firm sprint. They have SS start or SS minus start. So this horse's stats are amazing. It probably would have made money if you kept racing it. This is a really nice horse. It's a really nice stat product. That's a rough one. I would have kept racing that for sure. Okay. This one doesn't have the record. See, like immediately you see the record difference. Not there. It does have heart, so that's probably where the couple of successful things it had come from, maybe. Wow, it raced maidens for most of its life. Got put into some stakes. Yeah, this is a good retire. This is a good retire. It's gonna be tough to breed. You got prime time. You got prime time for 2 more seasons. So remember that green PFP is a bitch. It's this green PFP. It's everywhere. I actually own 2 of them. All right. Hopefully you got your picks in. The round 8 race is coming up. What's that mean? So Hot House, because of how it was doing, I definitely kept running in like claimers and allowances and whatever. And then Imposter was a good retire. The green PFP, that green number 7 rarity is what I'm talking about. It's everywhere. If you click on a right term dirt firm horse, you've got like a 50% chance of seeing that PFP. It's everywhere. It's absolutely everywhere. So that green PFP is going to be a problem. That's what I'm saying. Go in the 1140, 1180. 1180, we can make some money. Make some derby and it does good. 6 horses already in that pot. Wow. That is a absolute monster. That thing has 53K Derby already? Yo, that's actually insane. That's actually insane. Wait, I pulled up a race. Did I forget that I pulled up a race? What happened to round 8? It didn't load. What happened to our race? Our race didn't load. Okay, here we go. My bad, chat. My bad, my bad. Jack's Pink Lemonade. Okay, so apparently this was the sure bet of the night that I didn't know was a sure bet of the night. Because I think one person dumped and that's it. 10 furlong race. We're going to be here for a minute or two. And they are off, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Monkey, Infinite Sun, most spirited with the run out of the gate. The crowd favorite Jack's Pink Lemonade is going to be hanging out there on the outside thinking about making something happen. Out in front by a few lengths as we start off is going to be Dr. Monkey. Coming down the front stretch to the post for the first time. In second at the moment is going to be Infinite Sun, followed by Most Spirited with some pace though. And Dr. Monkey is going to be falling back here and joining the rest of the pack. Infinite Sun and Most Spirited leading the pace as they run by the post for the first time. Did my stream freeze or did the video freeze? I think the site's doing. How do you breed in-house? If you breed in, you basically just put your stud in the stud barn. Don't put it in private. Just put it in regular. Put it in for the minimum 4. That was, I confused. Let's try the other browser, I guess. You already asked me that question. And then the way that I answered it was by going to my stable and showing you the finances. You breed out of stable, it's 4K, but in stable you only pay the fee, which is 800. If you breed out of stable, it's 4,800. Don't breed anything out of stable. Nobody should be doing it. Okay, we're back. Same spot, Most Spirited out in front, passing the post. Dr. Monkey starting to pull back and retakes the lead at the 4 furlong mark. Most Spirited. And here's our friend number 8, Jack's Pink Lemonade, the pick favorite from It Was All a Dream. Shout out to the rest of our participants tonight. Treasure Trove, Lohia Farms, Velo Racing, Monkey Dow Stables, Gemstone Racing, Alex Bakery, Werewood Pastures, and Big Brain Stables RT. Back to live action. Out in front is going to be Jack's Pink Lemonade. There is a line of 5 horses behind that. Zeus's Thunder, Dr. Monkey, Most Spirited, Pink, Pike Golden, and Infinite Sun. Jack's Pink Lemonade out in front by 2.5 lengths. Turning into 3 lengths. Ladies and gentlemen, Jack's Pink Lemonade. Bloody Benny is in the back and doing absolutely nothing. Good thing I told somebody to put 200 Derby on that. Minus 250 Derby for that guy. My bad. Jack's Pink Lemonade absolutely running away with it. There is a battle for third here with Most Spirited and Zeus's Thunder. It is going to go to Most Spirited, who's also going to overtake Pike Golden. It is going to be Jack's Pink Lemonade by 5 over Most Spirited and Pike Golden. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations to the juicer there. Somebody hit a nice little X there. Almost 4,000 derby. $40 derby. Jack's Pink Lemonade. Something tells me that it was all a dream who put the derby on Jack's Pink Lemonade. So I have a feeling that he just went double time. Congratulations there. Well done on the win. It was all a dream. Once again, hitting the winner's circle here on Making the Grade.
That's all there is to it. A winner. Just like that. We'll be right back. More Price is Right. Don't go away.
Yes, correct. But again, you should probably not be breeding right now. And if you do breed, especially the horses you just showed me, make sure you ask for help so that you don't do any kind of inbreeding like that. Yeah. You are zoomed out for some reason. What happened? All right, round 8 books. Round 9 picks are closed. My bad on that. I should have opened those picks. Why didn't you remind me, chat? All right, let's look at 10 picks. 10 picks are still open for 11 minutes. Same thing here. Chat, why do you think there haven't been, I'm a little worried tonight. The volume of picks is such that hopefully we get to keep the juice. The juice vastly outweighs the picks tonight. Interesting. Shout out to who we got in here. Northeast, Geordies, McCracken Racing, Running Horses, Donut Stables, Gemstone Racing, Bellamy Stables, Bellamy Stables, Grape Syndicate, Crown Royal Racing, Wooloff, the Bandito, Flawless Victory. We get the A plus. I have the Flawless Victory. We will play that if the A plus brings it home. We shall play that. Okay, there goes 8 and 9. Looks like the pick favorite was, oh yeah, the same thing happened there. That's what I was just looking at. And then 10 we got some sprinkle. 3, 4, 10's got a little bit more sprinkling. Less horses. I feel like when there's a lot of horses in the race, it's a little more intimidating. Don't get as picks as much. All right. Final race of the night is going to be a right dirt yielding 6 furlong. Got Akha Teke, Praise, Djokovic, Disco Dan, who we've seen before. Chipotle Creole, Cute Drunk, Let's Get Famous, and Rawi Star. Interesting. Let's Get Famous and Disco Dan side by side right now on the Gamba. A year difference. Let's Get Famous is going to be 3. Disco Dan is already proven, frankly, though. Disco Dan we've seen do nothing but win, frankly. Disco Dan we've actually seen do like nothing but win. Inbreeding, yeah, you can't have any PFP in common for 4 generations, or else the horse will be an inbred. And it gets a huge penalty. This horse is an A minus. This horse was bred from an A plus with a positive with an A plus and an S minus. It's inbred because there's Astro on both sides. The other thing that could be is if there was no PFPs here, right? But this was Philly Vanilli and this was Philly Vanilli, like just that was there, like then like it's inbreeding. So what you'll see with these horses, like the newer age ones, is you just can't have any of the same horses. With these ones, you can't have any of the PFP. That makes sense? Hopefully. Yeah, just ask. So that way you don't have to think about it, and after you do like 10 or 5, you'll get. Again though, I don't think you should be breeding anything. I think you should be going to the market. One of my favorite things to do, I know not a lot of people are here, so I'll give away the secret. Click this button, you look at these stables, right? These are the best stables in the freaking game, right? Go on La Jolla. Go on for sale. Find yourself some nice horses for a couple hundred derby. You know, all of it's going to be less than you breed a horse for. I mean, what I need to, he has too low. I mean, these stables have too many horses. So what you actually have to do is just come in here. You got to quick filter this. You got to throw on the one funnel you do, because if you start, you want to focus on one funnel. And then, you know, you can kind of see, yeah, La Jolla is a little bit more expensive. See too much on La Jolla. Tombstone would be the person who very cheap. He's looking for the best horses in the game. He's kind of like doesn't want anything else. So, yeah, so he's actually not selling very much right now. So the stuff that he had listed is gone. He listed so many horses for like 500, 800, 1,000. They have all sold. They're extremely good. I bought a horse for 500 and it got like claimed for 2,500 from Corn Dog. Corn Dog didn't even know it was me, apparently. Kind of funny. My dog is randomly barking. Anyways, that's one of the best things to do if you're new. You like go to Wolof for sale. Yeah, not much for sale. Not much, but yeah, you get the idea. That's enough information. I don't need to give away too many secrets. Something's happening in the baseball game. The radio's going fucking crazy. Oh, they just won 5-2. Damn, it got close. They won 5-4 late. They must have been playing a replay of them taking the lead. Why the radio was going crazy. All right. Okay, so we're going to have round 9 kicking off right now. See if I can get this to work. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome into round 9 here. We've got ourselves 11 horses swinging in a 6 furlong right dirt affair. It's going to be fast and furious, and Total Excedo with the quick exit out of the gate. followed by a group of horses in Yurda, Sefaridi, as well as Hania Henia. These names are gonna be the enemy. Safredi, and Erda heading into the one and only turn together. Coming from behind is gonna be Hania Henia, as well as King Anu on the outside with speed is gonna be Space Dust. On the inside with speed is gonna be Night Owl Pumpkin. Ladies and gentlemen, who is going to bring it home? Night Owl Pumpkin looks like he came out of a rocket, getting up to the horses in front. Going to be able to overtake Erda. King Anu, and Night Owl Pumpkin side by side now. King Anu with pace on Night Owl Pumpkin. It is going to be Hania Henia out in front, uncontested, coming out of that final turn, all the way to the post. Hania Henia.
Bam! Just like that. That's all there is to it, Dustin. That's all there is to it. A winner! Just like that. We'll be right back. More Price is Right. Don't go away.
That is going to be the big score of the night. No more 30K Derby pots here. I'm making the grade, but we do have a nice 13,200 Derby pot tonight going to Hannah Henia. Congratulations there, Hania Henna. How many different ways can I say that, Freddie? A few, right? A few? Congratulations there, running horses. Running horses, running all the way to the W there. 13,000 Derby. Put it in the trophy. Throw it right at him. Congratulations on the second place there, King Anu and Gemstone Racing, and the honorable mention going to Night Owl Pumpkin and Donut Stables tonight. Donuts indeed. Donuts around. I would like a chocolate old fashioned. Thank you. Donuts Stables. Sheesh. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to the beach. Welcome into the beautiful Puff City. We got some races tonight on Making the Grade. I appreciate everybody hanging out. If you're new, hit that follow button. If you're not new, welcome back. We're looking at horses. We're talking breeding. We've pretty much been talking about breeding. We really didn't talk about loaning much at all. But if you have any questions on that, let me know. If you got a horse you're thinking about breeding, or you're wondering if you should breed, drop it in the chat. Got something you just revealed? Let me see it. It's horse time. It's honestly kind of the best time of the month for PFL. Get the breeds in. There's kind of something to do between races. I'm honestly distracted from going in races because of doing breeding. I got to make sure that I get those horses in races. What's that, Freddie? That's true. I did forget to put a few horses in. Hopefully we don't pay the Pied Piper by missing qualifying. We'll see. We'll see. I missed a few really good distances. All right, the jams are good. The yams are good. All right, congratulations there, running horses, and we're just going to be about 10 minutes away from our final. I've been sitting on a napkin. Is that what I'm doing? I'm like, what am I sitting on? That's freaking, I was like, I sat on it long enough to where I noticed it. That's crazy. Do people actually pay 1.6 million for a foal? You know, I don't know what the most now is, but you don't even want to know how much horses used to cost. I paid 140K for my first horse. 140K. That one horse, I've gotten like every other horse I have and have Derby left over for the price of that one horse. $123,900. So yeah, people were paying a lot more back then. Times change fast. Bought the horse and didn't touch the game for like 3 months, 4 months, and then came back. There it is. There's horse number one. Honestly, a horrible fucking horse. Paid way too much for it. I got taken to the cleaners on this one. Okay though. Won't it is what it is. But yeah, so there's a lot of people that would be in the same exact thing I just described. You know, they joined at a time when the prices were different. All right, we got 7 minutes to the final race here. We got an ad coming from Twitch. I'm gonna hit a quick stretch break, and then we'll come in for the final race. If you guys have any questions, let me know. If you got any horses you want to look at, let me know. I mean, I still have so many horses to breed. I just gotta make decisions. Couldn't even sell that for 1,000 right now. If I listed that for 1,000, it wouldn't sell. It would not sell. I could go buy better horses for 500 Derby, 400 Derby right now. All right. Apologies on the ad. All right. And Warbach. Oh, I'm so excited about this. This would be an example of like a horse I've been looking at for a while. I actually didn't notice it got listed for 1,000 here. I wasn't paying attention. But I noticed it once it got listed for 888. And I immediately bought it. I was like, yeah. So this horse here, Kashgar, I like a lot. It's guarded. So what that means is the person who owns it bred it a little bit, never really put it on the market, never really sold many of its kids. So that's guarded. Really cool horse. Really good horse. Um, so I was fortunate enough to get this bad fish horse, which is a direct kid. It has Rickard Grimes too. Rickard Grimes is awesome. So this is definitely like and then this is where like I have no good right dirt soft stud. Oh, I have Vaporeon now. I lied. Ooh. 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 That's kind of nice. I bought a pregnant female that revealed an S filly. That might be okay. Named it Bottle Service Girl. Picked up another S colt named Store Bought. ML favorite its first 2 races, but finished bottom half. Send me the horse link. Let's look at the horse. Send me the horse link. Also, I'll stay on for a little bit after the last race too. I don't have to get off right after it. I'm gonna look at horses for a little bit more anyway. So don't feel like just because the last race finishes, I'm gonna duck out. I'm not gonna duck out. But what you just said, I really enjoy looking at things like that. So I would love to see the horse that you're talking. I would love to see what you're talking about. Okay, so we got Haywood, Wilhelma, Nightsat. Slop. Damn, that's a nice combo. It's gonna be really hard to breed this kid with with friggin' anything. I'll just look it up, no worries. Vegas Lights RC, this is you. Sprints. Uh okay. So so what I want to do here is I want to bring to your attention the times. So we're talking about a 6 furlong and a 5 furlong, okay? Okay, so you see these times? As somebody who plays a lot, right? These are not times that a horse that leans towards a sprinter runs. They do not run a 59-second. Not usually. Especially if it's an S horse. You can see this pure sprinter over here. Its worst time is 59.38. This is an A horse. It's you got to understand. I'm looking at the fleets a lot different. This 60 is like this being like an 80. You can't. You gotta. I mean, I guess it's not crazy on time, right? It's not great, but like from an S, right? I usually like running like 4 and 12. My favorite is 12. 12 furlong gives me the most information on a horse. Any horse I can put to a 12 furlong, and I have a good idea where it runs after one race. Let me just let's look at. Did I run one with this? Probably not even. I didn't even need to. Yeah. Be a good example. Well, I'm thinking about times now because the time basically for an S, these times are those are really bad. The ML is going to factor in the fact that it's fast. It's going to factor in what it means is you probably have a pretty good stat product overall. Whether your horse is a sprinter or a marathoner, it's still going to have the top ML in the race. That just has to do with the horse being the best stat product, when it comes to that. Okay, here, and then it's 9:01. So let me pull up the last race of the night here before we miss it. Let me fire this up, and then we'll get back to the horses for a little bit. All right, final race of the night. I appreciate everybody again for participating. Big shout out to Straight Fire Stables, Crown Park, TriStar, Goon Bag Gallopers, Friends of Flower, Liffard Thunder, Jalanis Nags, and Driney Park. Yo, what up, Bergie? Bergie, you been playing any D&D? Played that with Tim the other night. And they are off. Out in front is the cat, huh? Looking good. No, but I can whoop you at any time. Hey, that's what's up. What's going on? Welcome in. Out in front to start off this race. Last one of the night is going to be Let's Get Famous. That is the favorite. 7 furlong affair here. So we're just going to be going around the track. And this one turn to the posts. At the moment, Let's Get Famous with a nice like 3 to 4 length lead. The pack is starting to come though, and come quickly. On the outside goes Rory Star, followed by Chipotle Creole, as well as Cute Drunk on the outside with pace right now. It is Rory Star. Akalteke against the rail, coming up with a nice run. Where is Disco Dan? Where is Let's Get Famous? Let's Get Famous right now is second from the back. Let's Get Famous is in last. It's dead. Out in front is going to be Akalteke, looking strong. There goes Disco Dan. Disco Dan doing his thing. The absolute legend. Going to be coming into second here, about 3 lengths behind, and a length behind Disco Dan is the tennis champion Djokovic. Congratulations there, Straight Fire Stables, on that big win. Last race of the night. Going to the Snowman in Akalteke. Nobody saw that one coming. Nobody saw that one coming. Zero Derby on the horse. Zero Derby on the horse. Down goes the chat once again. Down goes the chat once again. Congratulations, Straight Fire Stables. Shout out to Disco Dan and Goon Bag Gallopers on the second. Congratulations there, Disco Dan. Absolute monster of a horse. I imagine we'll be seeing more of Disco Dan as time goes on. And Djokovic coming in for TriStar Racing with the third. Congratulations, you guys, on the points and the finishes. Rory Star going to be taking home that last point in 4th place there. So thank you again, everybody who came in for making the grade and the races. Big thank you to Sangudo and PhotoFinish for putting on the races, marketing it, posting it in Discord and whatnot. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, man. We're getting bigger, slowly but surely. We're getting bigger. They're probably playing in Discord right now, aren't they? Yeah. Yeah, they're literally playing in there, Bergie. They're playing. They got a Tarkov group. I don't know what that is. Tim's in there. Tim. Cool group. Caddyshack Gopher. That's gonna be. I can't. I don't have that. I don't have that alert fixed. I actually can't do that right now. If I do that, I cannot upload this to YouTube. So 2 things got flagged. Caddyshack Gopher and Pedro. Pedro is part of an alert where I can just make the alert not make noise on the VOD. Caddyshack is a video playing on the computer that runs on desktop audio. So that would just straight up play and then the video would not be able to be posted on YouTube. Yeah, there's Tim. So I know a way around it. I have an idea. Wait, do I have an idea? Maybe I have an idea. So I need to mute this. This needs to be muted. And then we would have to actually go play Kenny Loggins. Or do they just have? That's gotta be a song. Caddyshack like theme, right? It's gotta be That's gotta be a thing. And then all I have to do is play this at the same time. I feel like it's gonna be a little bit off, but we'll go with it. See how it goes. Yeah, see, it gets into the music way sooner. Okay, so this is gonna be a little scuffed. Be a little scuffed. So it doesn't have the whole intro where it's like da na 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 da na. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. We got Tim Knight in the audience tonight. Woo! Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. We got that Bermuda from Bill Murray. I just gotta like time the music. It kind of works. Kinda. I can sell it. I can sell it. Kind of like the music keeps playing when we have it like that. I can sell it. I can sell it. Thank you for the Caddyshack redeem. Let's go. I like Caddyshack. It's good. It's good. It's excellent. All right, that works, and that's gonna be completely. We're good. We don't get in trouble. I can post that shit on YouTube. Hey, let's go. Okay. Change the opacity. Change the opacity. Change the opacity on which thing? Timmy, I hope you're having a good night, man. Welcome into the stream. Thank you for coming in. I'll be in there for a little D&D soon. Okay, what were we looking at? We were looking at store bought. Okay, I was gonna look at that horse. Let me go back to what I would do next. Oh, that's cool. It's from Edgar Allan Pony. Me likey. I don't really know Left Dirt at all, but I do know I have heard of Edgar Allan Spony. Kinda wanna look at this PFP. That's not what I meant. I'm freaking muted. Thank you for telling me. You know what? It's probably better. I'm annoying anyway. So I just went down a rabbit hole. I got curious, right? This is really cool stud, right? Really cool. Only two right dirt firm horses. Setting Sun's Apollo, which is owned by GVG, which I have a kid of already. It's female. And Xbox, also a female. So there's two Gen 0 females. And this one has horrible star prefs, Xbox. And as you saw already, Setting Sun Apollo has really good star pref. Crazy horse. Really rare horse. The rest of its bloodline is not RDF. It's not even close. So this made Xbox, which is you could kind of argue is not getting used or bred. I mean, it's definitely not getting bred the way I would. I mean, it hasn't been touched in months. So now what I would do is I'm gonna reach out to this guy and see if I can buy it for a couple thousand or 1,000 or something. He's breeding higher stuff, so it's too low of a level. He's just not interested in it. But I can make a few more bases that are a little bit different, which is cool. Okay, that's interesting to know. We'll have to make a note of that. Thank you very much for telling me too, Left Coast. I did not know I was. I feel kind of dumb, not gonna lie. I was muted for a while there, too. I was to do like a short mute. Okay. So there goes that. And then I need to look at store bought, where we will see that same PFP in Edgar Allan Pony. See the crossover there, chat. I mean I mean the tough thing is with this is only a +1 and this is a -1. So this would have to actually roll up to be good. So you would kind of expect just kind of like an average horse to begin with. You're gonna get hurt because you're missing, you're only 2 and 1.5 here. Usually you can get away with 2 and 1.5 though. Usually if you're good enough stat product, you'll get some wins. Okay, let's look at the actual racing. Oh, you're only losing by .4 here too. So this finish at the end is everybody's pretty close to each other. Let you down. Okay, so you're going to the back. Let's see what it does. If it was me racing the horse, I would have put it in like an 8 or a 9 to begin with. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make any kind of move there at all. It's definite. I mean, it does not look like it belongs there. And then the way this works is if it was right dirt, I could tell you what your stats need to be to like have a chance at being good. I don't know for left dirt. I'm gonna assume it's the same, right? So you would need to hit like an S plus or an SS minus roll up basically. And really you can only roll up SS plus. So what I'd kind of do is I'd probably start with like a 12 or an 11 because the thing you want to think about is not what you think it is. What's the best case scenario? The best case scenario is you roll up finished SS minus. You keep the heart S and S, and you have an S here, and then like your +2 stat with an SS minus. Finish. That would be like best, or like a high S plus. Even a high S plus finish in an S can be good for right dirt. I would guess that's the same for left. So that and then what I would do if this race, so the thing that I really like about a 12, right, is a good 12 furlong time is like 233. When you start to get into the neighborhood of knowing like okay, like that's automatically a sprinter, you're going to see like a 239. If you see a 239 ever, you can pretty much just run it back. So like for example, this horse, which I thought might be a 12, ran a 235 and won. Ran a 235 and came in like last. So it's just not a very good horse. It's just like I probably, I need to run this elsewhere. And I need to run it in a handicap again. And it's definitely not, doesn't need to be a soft handicap. Okay, let me find a sprinter. Oh, this is a great example. Somebody was talking about moneyline earlier too with because of the race. So this horse is an example when I started playing and I ran into that same not understanding what money line is issue, okay? So in the first race here I go in, I'm the race favorite, okay? 12 furlong and it's yielding. I go in, I'm race favorite, right? So what I think that means is, oh, I, the horse is probably a marathoner. I go in a 7. I don't know why I did. I go in the 7 and wins the 7. This actually ends up being like its best distance, by the way, 7. It top MLs again. So I know I have a good stat product. So whenever I actually do reveal Sableye, it's going to be like +2 or +3 minimum. Um, from there we go into stakes. Like it's pretty crazy how bad the fleets are and how good the horse is. So basically the horse continues to pull really good MLs. But I go into a 10 furlong, I go into an 11 furlong, I go into a 12 furlong soft, a 10 furlong, like a 12 furlong soft again. Like I'm just not understanding at all how the stats work. And basically, if you have like speed and stamina, you're gonna race like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And if your horse has a good stat product, your horse pulls top ML whether you're in a 4 or 12. because you have the best stat product. It doesn't matter, you know, in some cases your ML your ML will change when you go into different distances. It's because of the other horses in the race. You got to understand that. You got to click on the other horses and realize how much better a horse is that you're racing. And because that horse is, taking 18% of the win share, your horse now sucks. Um, which is what happens with a lot of 4 and 5 year olds, right? Because you have the 4 or 5 year old that's the best in its age of the 4 year olds, and then a 3 year old comes is a tiny bit better, and then your horse can no longer make any money. Like I'm not even kidding. Your horse literally can make nothing. 5 second, 8, 4, 5, 3, 4. This is a horse that won a major with a 69 fleet figure, and it's lost 8,000 Derby since. So like I gotta stop racing it. And that's just what happens. Another horse came along, it took the win share, and GG horse. So that's the thing you gotta understand. Like this horse is done. I understand that already. When you're playing your first few months, you don't understand that. When I was playing my first few months, I kept putting this in marathon races, thinking it was a marathon because the ML was there, not understanding that what I had was just a horse that was really good. So it actually had two distances it preferred. So it could run 7 and 9. And then it just had a good enough stat product to, place some times around that. But this horse was, every single one of these three races, top ML. This race, top ML. Like all of them. And the thing that's interesting to think about, your horse, if it's a good sprinting right dirt firm horse, will pull a better ML sometimes in a marathon race than it will in an actual sprinting race that it's better at. Because in general, in right dirt firm, the horses are better at sprinting. The stats are higher at sprinting. Your horse that's a decent sprinter will look like a better horse in a field of marathoners in right dirt firm, especially at the A and A plus grades. So that's the other thing that you have to understand. That's why my horse, when I put it in those races, it looks even better. Because the minute I put the horse into an actual sprint, I don't think it MLs anymore. Because those horses are so much better than the horses that are actually like statted for racing marathons. So like the marathon, right? We're top ML, 10 furlong. We're not top ML. We're no longer top ML in a 10 furlong, right? But we're actually closer to where we should be racing. Let's look at the 7. We're top ML. There's only 4. That's a bad example. Let me look at one with some more in there. Look at like a 9 right here. Okay, 9. We're second ML here. Second ML at 9. So the minute I actually get down into like 7 and 9, the minute I go back to 12, watch, top ML by a mile. 277, 279, and then almost a full point over these two, right? But remember, like I said, what I understand now is if your horse runs a 239 in a 12 furlong, it's telling you, hey, buddy, I'm not a marathoner, right? This horse was like a 7 and 9, really like a 7. And then it ran a big race at 6 and it placed in the big race at 6. So if I knew what I knew now, the minute I put this horse in the very first race, and the minute it comes out with a 236, right? 237, that's actually a little bit faster than I would expect. So maybe I end up going in again, right? But the minute I see, uh, let's see this one here, the minute you see this 238, right? So now we're getting up there. 238, we're top ML by a mile. You can see I'm going into a soft race because I think the ML means that my horse is just better, so that doesn't matter, right? But it does. The surface preference is really important. These are mistakes I made in my first month of actually racing, and this is the horse I made it with. The only reason why the horse isn't profitable is because I was racing it in my first season and I had no idea what I was doing. So I try to help other people avoid these same mistakes. Not you forever. I mean, it's a good horse. It's still, second or third ML in every race. But you can kind of see I figure it out here. Then we're only going. Then we're kind of on a roll. I probably could have. I probably should have kept racing this because even at 6 it ran a 60, which is plenty fast for an A minus to win. Really 57, 58, 59, anywhere around mid, you're gonna see W's. So that's what I would say there. That's big. So going back to store bought, I think what I would do with store bought is I'd put it in a 12 furlong next to see the time. That's going to tell you if it's a marathon or a mid basically. And then if it does give you like a 2:38 or 2:39 time, what I would do is I would then start to kind of hammer like 8 and 9 and see where you're at. One another maiden at 12, another maiden at 8 or 9, and then see where you're at. I'm not sure if the horse was bred for temper. Was it, chat? Let me double check. Double check. Do not remember. No, no, it's even. Just even. So it's a dice roll. So basically what I would do is if the horse is good in the maidens, which, obviously I mean that's pretty solid to see, and you're out MLing marathon, you're out MLing sprint horses. So that means when you actually go into the marathon race, you're actually going to be even further. You're going to have a bigger disparity in how much better you are than they are. So part of what you're doing here, though, you're making the same mistake I made. Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, let me start over. This is a left dirt soft horse. You've put it in 2 fast races. We have no information on the horse. So we actually have no information on this horse. You can't use either of those races. It doesn't give us any information. You cannot put this horse in a fast race. Just period. It would have to be the best left dirt S that season. Those are the only horses that can split. If your horse is sitting here with a 1.5 star soft, it means you put the horse in 80% rain, 100% rain, maybe 60% if there's like 4 or 5 horses, but probably not 60%. That's going to have a shit ton of firm horses, and firm horses in general are better than soft on right dirt. I don't know how that works on left dirt. So what I would do is I would put this in a 12 soft, see what the time is. If the time's like 2:39, I'd probably go back to like 7 and I would make sure to be in like a soft or a sloppy race. So you just can't use the information. I apologize. For some reason I thought it was fast and fast. Like I mentioned on my horse Sableye, I made the same exact mistake, right? And then I even put my horse in the soft races because for right dirt horses, the firm ones are better than the soft ones, just in general as a whole, period. There's more of them, the stat products are better. So when you have 300 horses racing, you end up with 10 better ones versus 100. You know, the 300 are going to give you 10 better ones than the 10 from the group of 100 typically. So I actually was going into soft race here, soft race here. Like I didn't understand that. Soft race here. Like I didn't understand all this time how important that was. And so what happens here, right? Because of how good the stat product is and because of how close I am to the perfect distance for the horse, it still pulls the third place, right? In the soft race, which is crazy. That's really impressive. But I misraced that horse for the better part of 30, 40 days, 45 days at least. I figure it out here to just put it in allowances. That'll be an interesting one to yeah, I would for that horse you showed me, I would only go into like 80% and 100% rain. The next race I go in would be a 12 or would be a 12 if it's there. And I'd look for a rain one, right? I'd look at the time when it finishes and I'd use that to basically decide if I'd stay Mara or if I'd go like you have to act like you've never raced that horse because you know it's decent stat product wise, right? So you know you know it's got some potential. But if it's a soft horse, you've got to put it in soft races. Only the absolute best horse in a grade at a distance can do that. So what I've learned is like my horse is if I have a horse that is the absolute best at a distance in a grade, and it's what I've also learned is this only happens for one season. There are really not horses that for 2 and 3 seasons can win on firm and soft. It happens one season, and it happens because of a combination of distance preference and being the best horse at that time. So this is my favorite example of that. This top ML, you know, a couple of these maidens, and then once I go into the actual stakes races, I realize it's an 8 furlong race. Like it's an eight furlong horse, right? But it's so good at 8 that I can put it in an 8 furlong right dirt sloppy and I still get third. I can put it in a 9 furlong right dirt soft and it still wins. I could put it in an 8 furlong right dirt soft and it still wins. So when you identify that you actually might have like the best, you know, at a specific furlong, like you go into it and this horse had won like its first 4 races or 4 out of 5 at 8 furlong. All of these missed podiums, right? There's only 7 missed podiums. You can literally see all of them in this page right here, basically. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the 7 missed podiums at 8 furlong are right here in the last season. So, like, it gives you an idea of how absolutely unbelievably dominant it was for the 2 seasons at 8. It was just 2 seasons. It was dominant. You know, it was up like 20, 25,000, and then I raced it too much. So it was up really good, and then I raced it too much. And this is exactly what I talked about. Another horse gets bred, 3-year-old pops up with a little bit better stats. It takes your win share, and you go to nothing. In this game, when a horse pops up that's good and it takes 18% of win share, it means you then win nothing. Doesn't matter how good, doesn't matter if you had the best horse, you're now not the best horse. So, you know, if that other horse is in the race with you, you just lose. I can show you my favorite example of this season, which is kind of funny. It's honestly a little funny. It's a little funny, okay? Check out this horse. 22 races, right? 1, 11, and 4. 111. We're rocking 1 win, 11 seconds, and a 4. In case you're wondering who it is, it's this horse. I don't know. I don't know how to say that. I'll just call it winner. Okay. It's 11. Here it is. There's the 11. There you go. 11, 2, and 4. There you go. Right there. Right there. There you go. Best 2 A sprinters this season. It's not close. Every single. It's not close. If it's in the race, I'm behind it. Let's see if I can find it again. How long is it gonna take me to find it? We lost to it there. We just flat out lose to it there. I thought it was in that one. It wasn't. But anyways, you get the idea. Especially if I go back to these earlier races. Um, the next one. It shows up here at some point. Yeah, see, it dominated all my horses. This race happened, and I basically never raced these two horses again. Like literally, that's how the I got that much information. I just life's over for both of these. Crazy. It's been a long battle. Look, we beat it one time. We beat it one time. Holy moly. This is a cool thing too if you want to see how MLs change. This will be pretty neat to kind of follow because we really those two horses race a lot. Race a lot, a lot, a lot. 512, 547, and then we're better than everybody else by a mile. Such a good horse, man. Cool, crazy, crazy. It beats me, 70, 80% of the time. So that's a horse that takes win share, which means this horse is still really good, right? It's still profitable. But if that other horse didn't exist, I would have an absolute. If that horse just didn't get raced, what a monster this would be. It'd be way over 50K earnings already. Be way over 50K earnings already. Instead, I just finished second a lot, which is okay. Seconds to the tune of 17 points. It's kind of funny. Kind of funny. Kind of funny. Okay. I mean, I really just have more breeding to do. So that's what I think. I think that my brain was scatterbrained there, but you kind of got what I was getting at. I was trying to show you an example of me making the same mistake on Sableye. And then I completely like my brain misspoke when I was talking about it. I apologize. I was trying to point out the fact that it's a soft that was running on firm. It's really good to learn that lesson there because I learned that lesson running stakes races, which were like 2,000 derby each, which was a lot more painful. Okay, cool. I kind of just have more, I just need to figure out what I'm gonna breed and how I want to breed it, honestly. All right, I think we called it a night for tonight. Um, yep, yeah, I think so. I think I'm chilling. It was a very good stream. It was a very good stream tonight. Let me see who we got, who's live. Throw a small raid out, and then I'm gonna talk to Sangundo. I have a feeling that we may do a stream for the the loaning. Because I think what we should do is we should do like an hour-long stream where we answer a lot of questions and then have it be like a video that I can upload to YouTube like these are now. I've started uploading everything to YouTube, by the way. I'm not editing, I'm not doing anything with it. I'm literally just posting the entire streams to YouTube. So they will be there for perpetuity, essentially. So that's why I'm also kind of making the small edits so that things are not muted, videos are not blocked. Um, I'm not doing it to where I monetize anything. Like, my YouTube's tiny. It's not, I, that's not why. I'm just literally trying to have it there to keep. Twitch deletes everything after like 45 days now or 60 days. It's pretty quick. It's really quick, actually. A lot quicker than it used to be. Ba, 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 da, ba, ba. Ba, 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 da, ba, 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 ba. This is a really good group. Let's throw a raid over here to Racked. I gotta go I gotta play with them again. I haven't played with them in a while. It was like one I talk like I played with him multiple times. It was just one night. But he's a very cool dude. Another small streamer. Make sure to hit the follow button. Yeah, when we get over there. If anybody is actually lurking, and you want to throw a message with me in the chat, throw a Dino or two, throw a Dino up in there. Um, and then we'll come back here again soon. I'm gonna talk to Sangundo. I have a feeling we'll be back here again soon. I do think I want to get a video out about the loaning and all that. Good stuff. All that's good stuff. Okay, thanks for chilling, you guys. I really appreciate everybody hanging out here. Again, a big shout out to Sangundo, to PhotoFinish. Thank you so much for putting on Making the Grade, for putting in the pick juice. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, they put in a lot of pick juice. I love seeing the picks out here on the tracks tonight. Thank you again for participating and hanging out. All the questions in the chat, like Left Coast, Corn. I know you guys are out there, those lurking. Thanks for chilling tonight here on the Taco Truck. We'll be back here again soon. Probably gonna be streaming more and more as time goes on. So keep an eye out for that. We'll be more like just chill streams, just looking at races, racing, looking at breeds, all that awesome stuff. Get those dinos ready. Hell yeah, Viper. Let's go left coast. Appreciate you guys chilling. Again, thank you to Sangundo, PF for the support. And until next time, my friends. From the SS, keep tapping. Keep tapping, baby. Freddy, click the button, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, see you later. Bye now. See you later.